Honestly, no one's there yet.
That's half of the game, bro. The mental, there's 2 games within this game, bro. The one you're actually playing, the fighting game, and then the mental part of it, bro.
Yep,
That's arguably the most important one, bro.
It's scary when your opponent doesn't have any fear. And
Like Skinny the Pooh, bro.
Yeah, he just. I was playing him at a regional. He did 5 F smashes in a row, center stage. I was like, bro. I looked over. I'm like, hey, yo, man. I'm right. Come on, now. Let's relax.
Let's be reasonable here. Well, we're kicking it off. The first match of Pool B, Pool 2, we're going to get Maple and DJDon, as we were alluding to before. It's interesting because Maple, the way the day 1 went, so the vote-ins, they were allowed to pick people that already qualified through the tournaments and whatever. And Maple actually showed some good stuff yesterday, taking Skeleton to Game 5. It had a couple of heater sets. So, I mean, it's kind of opening my eye to, like, see how good Maple is. And I feel like that's so cool about Reverie, right? You have these vote-ins like Terra T, who don't, like, travel otherwise. They don't attend a lot, but Texas Reverie gives them an excuse to come out and let us know what they're made of, and, the viewers as well. So, looking forward to see how he does against DJDon for sure.
And the funny thing about Maple, they were a Youngling main, like not too long ago. Like
Right.
Lost Tech City, I played them. I was like, okay, Youngling. And they're like, oh, you remember playing me at Lost Tech? I'm like, I didn't play a Puff, so I don't know. Like, no, I was Youngling back then. I was like, so you switch characters and you're still performing at this level. It's like really impressive, honestly.
What a random character switch,
Yeah.
from Youngling to Puff.
Especially as
that's jarring.
Austinites were like, Youngling's so broken. Why would you switch off?
Right?
I mean, some of the things Maple's been doing, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Puff, I mean, Puff is also mad good. I think Puff definitely has a place in the meta, right? Has some clutch matchups at the top level.
I feel like it's got to be a bad matchup, right? Just in general.
Probably. I mean, like.
Gotta be.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this before, so probably for a good reason,
Yeah.
right?
I got to believe that Base Mage has played at least some Steve.
I'm sure. I'm not the Puff professor, but I'm just going to guess and say that Puff is.
Puff Professor sounds
Off
like
of no information. What
like
is this music
a
they're
wrestler
playing?
name.
So something that I can already think of is Puff usually gets in just by abusing air drift, but what's air drift to someone that can just spam up tilt all the time, right, and walk?
That will be tricky.
Oh,
Holy.
no.
Oh.
Okay, good catch.
DJDon has been doing that so much, like that setup, and if they continue to shield it, he can just.
Oh my gosh.
No.
He can just S-smash and no-break shield.
Yeah, those revenge kills are actually really intense because they have invincibility. So you're like, oh, I got to avoid them. And they just wait in place. You're like, oh, man, that's crazy how I read that roll.
And Puff is so good. I was talking about it yesterday. Like, Puff is so good at kind of conditioning that option, those kinds of rolls.
And I think the biggest thing that we'll be seeing here in terms of whether DJDon can abuse the matchup is, like you said, the anti-airs, but also the recovery. Puff, big fan of just F-throwing someone and then nairing and nairing.
Right.
But if DJDon gets within range where he can just put a block up.
Oh my
God.
god.
Oh,
okay.
That'd be crazy.
That would have been insane.
I think that's valid. I feel like Puff might be one of the few characters that can go out there and edgeguard Steve for, like, a long amount of time.
Right.
Like, right now, like, he
Uh-oh.
can get reversal.
You're in trouble right now. Oh, wait a minute.
Does
Hold
he
on.
have the
Reversal?
patience
Wait.
to wait out all of Steve's options? Because Steve, you think just up B, but then he throws out a minecart, a block of TNT, 4 blocks in a random arrangement, and then another up B because he got his jump back. Like, you got to stay there and wait out what DJDon's going to do because he's not just going to up B every time.
Right.
He knows better.
Yeah, especially showing that kind of, like, willingness to mix up your recovery in game 1. I think that's something that Maple will probably, adjust to.
Honestly, having multiple horizontal burst options, up B and side B as Steve, like, you can literally reverse it. You're not out here with me, I'm out here with you. Like, you have to keep in mind that he will reverse you if you just get in the wrong position. And plenty of materials, looking mad healthy on that material bar. The resources are filled up.
Good bear. I mean, it's even stocks right now, and needs a couple more % here for Arrest to come into play. Okay.
But this might be the opportunity.
That's 50.
I think the biggest thing is just, will Don stay patient? Will he get hit by the stray up air, the stray sing at ledge Maple got a lot of yesterday? Is he going to stay and abuse his Steve tools, or is he going to want to kill the Puff at 120 with diamond tools and get caught sleeping for it?
Okay, really smart from Don, setting up that minecart to cover the ground. Oh! Yeah.
Omega.
He fell asleep on the anvil. Did y'all see
Yeah.
that?
That would have been crazy.
He would have lost. If Maple even like star KO'd,
Star KO, he
I think
won.
Don lost there because he was asleep on the bed on the anvil.
Bro.
That's mad funny.
That's like Hail Mary. I don't even maybe not intentionally Hail Mary, but like that's death.
That's
You know,
death.
Yeah.
Realistically, that should be a checkmate. It was funny that the Saint came out and did that.
What's weird? Well, not even weird, but what's interesting. DJDon and Maple were just grinding for like the past like hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
and,
missed
then,
that.
and then we called them. We're like, hey, you guys need to play. They're like, oh.
They didn't know they were playing each other.
They must have
They
known.
must
Right?
have known, but
There's
like
no
I can see a
way.
universe where they're like, I wonder who I'm playing today.
That's mad funny.
No, there's no way.
I would hope not.
I heard both of them talking about
Pools?
it. Yeah.
Oh, we got the character switch already.
Oh,
The
There we
Youngling.
go.
Oh,
Okay.
The eluded Youngling.
Yeah. I mean, the Youngling is solid. Obviously, that was the main before, but
Yeah.
like it's a different animal, and it's not something you want to pull out unless you're like kind of your back's against the wall.
Yeah, it's also like it's a best of 5 set, and this is at the end of the day for seeding. And in a best of 5 set, I feel like if you feel like you need to character switch, you have to do it in game 2. But if you're down 2-0 and you character switch, I mean, it's already too late,
it's
right?
over.
You don't have the option to counterpick anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's smart to pull out like character swaps game 2 in a best of 5 always.
But I mean, I like the Youngling change. You don't have
Right.
to fight Steve and worry about all those amazing anti-airs.
Right.
Ooh,
Your
nice.
game plan isn't predicated on edgeguarding the character that can build a stage under him. Like, you can keep him away. You have projectiles.
Uh-oh. I'm seeing some really good plays from Maple right now. It's kind of very nuanced and very deep, small stuff, but the jump cancel tosses to get more distance in the slide. And last time I played Maple, they were really all out. They had wave bounces, all the tech on deck. So it's actually kind of interesting to just see these techniques coming out because you're like, you still play this
Oh,
character?
no way.
Like this is real? And hey,
I mean, it looks real to me.
yeah, having multiple characters is definitely a blessing.
Something that I'm realizing about this matchup potentially is when it gets to the higher percents for you, like when Steve's at higher percents, what does Youngling do about Steve building a wall behind him and just living forever?
He's got to get in there down there. Pop him up.
You can down air, or like the arrow will pop him straight up, and then you combo over the wall.
Yeah.
You'd have to build
Into
a
a
high
fair or
wall.
whatever.
Right? Yeah.
If you had a ceiling going, you could.
A ceiling's a different story.
Yeah,
right,
that's
right.
a lot. That's a lot of.
You're not killing with back throw. Sure.
Oh my god, he went for a bear there.
Ooh.
What?
Hello?
I mean, DJDon doesn't hold back when it comes to edge guards or setups or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, for sure.
He's going to want to kill you and press the 37 buttons it takes to build the contraption.
Contraption. That's what it is.
That is what it is.
Okay, still in this game. It's still even stocks.
Yeah. And Maple's doing a good job of dismantling these walls, just like using the bombs. Getting those fire arrows that actually damage the wall. Luckily, it's not every projectile that actually has that interaction with it.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Don is just safe behind this fortress that he's building. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh
That caught the
no!
roll.
Can't
Wow.
roll. Definitely not Young Link. That roll's
Yeah.
very short off
Yeah.
ledge.
Would have hit Yoshi too.
Okay,
Oh.
so we've seen Steve's trick number 13.
Right.
So I wonder how many more we're gonna see in this one game.
Down throw minecart. Yeah, that's where you don't want to be. Something that is very different from like DJDon and Lisp is they both have kind of similar setups, right? They opt to go for these weird, funky setups. But I feel like Lisp is so much. I guess his punish game with the combos feels so much more consistent.
I see. And Don's kind of going for those reads like mid combo.
I mean, DJDon just like, I feel like he's more willing to play like Steve, like build the wall and just mine.
Yeah.
And he's willing to do that more than like any of the other Steves I know, like Dave.
Oh, good delay
This
on the
is
double
fair,
jump.
though. Maple granted another life here. That should be death.
That should be good. All right,
Like,
see,
doesn't matter what the lead is. He's just willing to do this.
see if you can get over this wall or get through it.
Right.
Youngly's not the best in the air, so definitely don't want to just jump over because that can lead to a lot of issues. But
Oh, is that it?
oh, you're fine. You're fine. Oh,
The bomb.
the bomb?
Reverie.
Surely. Yeah,
Yes,
the bomb.
good.
Okay, you're good. Oh,
Still
wow.
alive. That could have been the end of the stock. He's hanging on.
Yeah, it is tough.
Holy moly.
I got the bomb. TNT not gonna connect.
But now he's out of resources. for now.
He just got 3 iron too. Oh. That's the problem with the crafting table sometimes. By hitting it, it gives you like a little extra end lag when you're like landing.
Yeah,
with an aerial. It's super annoying.
I want to see a stage change. These platforms are giving too much cover for Don, and the bombs aren't even able to slide over and do anything that threatens.
Right.
Yeah, like if you throw a bomb over a wall, it doesn't do anything because there's a platform. I think that's something interesting to think about. Yeah.
Because you're getting a natural built-in ceiling.
Right.
Yeah.
This is what all the zoners love. Zoner Battlefield.
People are always like, oh man, zoners love FD. I mean, they
also, it's matchup dependent.
Yeah,
right?
but they love having a platform above you, so you have protection while you're zoning.
So they can charge it or whatever.
All that chip damage.
The artillery coming in.
I mean, it's 60.
Whoa!
What in the
Whoa.
world just happened?
Okay, I forgot what the tech was called. But it's some nonsense.
It is some nonsense. I'll tell you that much.
It's like some anvil displacement.
Right.
It's dumb.
Well,
I think they called it. Actually, I'm not gonna say what they called it, but
we're playing a different game.
Yeah, I need a new stage. Where should they go, Newport?
I still can't believe he like flew off that anvil or whatever it was.
Anvil displacement's real.
He can do whatever he wants. Actually,
I think ads.
Maybe Town?
I'm not sure about it.
I'm going to guess Town here.
Town?
I can see it. I think Town is a good stage for Youngling, too.
But,
yeah, generally.
But will he stay Youngling, though? That's the thing.
Oh,
it was looking pretty okay for game 2. They brought it to even, like, pretty much even percent.
It was like slightly better than the Puff.
Right.
But
there's more stuff you can do, like, in neutral.
You don't need to commit as much.
I think I like this a little bit better.
Yeah, I think the big difference is, like, Puff kind of is losing when Steve's behind the wall mining. Yeah. And Youngling can at least still have set up projectiles, gets a lot more from holding that center stage that Steve mining gives you, and then can actually wait for Steve to approach at the end of the day.
I agree. Yeah. Like, the way I've seen, like, DJDon, use his walls, it's all been in the corner, right? And now Younglink has that protection when he's holding center stage, throwing the bombs while Steve's in the corner. I feel like it's a good stage choice.
No, absolutely. That center stage and kind of having that garrison where you can just pelt them with the predict. Oh, okay. Oh my God. I just don't even know.
He's so happy to do this too. I gotta respect it.
He's having a good time. Mining the anvil, like, wait, well, I'm up here.
He's more willing to do this kind of stuff, ledge planking, etc.
I mean, it looks fun.
That's what Greninja can do.
Oh. And Don's one of the few Steves that actually uses the Elytra, like, ledge trump or Elytra up smash.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really interesting to see because, like, it is a burst option. It's pretty quick.
And it low profile the entire time.
Ew.
It's kind of crazy.
Those gold tools coming in clutch right now. Going to interrupt the up E.
Hello.
Right, but I think, like, in these moments where Don is not building and approaching, Maple is winning. Like, it looks bad when you're watching Steve mine over and over again, but as long as you win the interactions when the Steve chooses to approach, and you have a way to stop him from approaching, like,
what the?
No. I agree.
You can win.
Take care of the TNT first.
I agree. Like, right now, Younglink is winning the interaction. As long as he keeps hitting the bombs, right? That's support.
Dang. That's tough.
But I can see the impact of this stage already. Like, he's able to throw these bombs off of the, like, on top of the wall. Just kidding.
Oh, the wall jump? Look like melee. Oh! This tragedy. That's just.
Well, things were looking good.
Yeah.
Great even,
That's
I'd
just,
say.
oh, man.
But he's still in it. He's still in it.
Yeah.
Maple got combos, too, so.
Maple's a go. Younglink can rack up damage, dude.
Well, you see 2 tragedies in a row, you're just like, damn.
Wow, we're getting an air dodge.
Oh, no.
But despite this, like, onslaught, Don's out of resources, and Maple is still alive, so.
Right. I think that always matters. When a Steve doesn't have resources, they can't build walls, they can't craft.
They can't minecart at you.
They can't minecart a random burst option.
They can't create a pillar and put an anvil on top of it and start mining on it.
They can't do all that dumb shit.
They can't even really get height, which is, like, some people don't really think about with Steve, that you can't get that high up as the character without making those blocks. So you are a bit landlocked right now.
Yeah, that's like double jump to get that platform.
The Zaire is just going to completely lose to the minecart.
It'd be like that.
Oof. I think you need 60 units of knockback to actually knock Steve out of the minecart. But that's not going to matter here.
I think you gave him a little more than 60 with that minecart. Let me tell you.
I don't understand. They're like, man, we're having such a good time with our friendlies. I wonder who we're playing next. And
That's tragic.
But you know what? I'm sure there's no hard feelings. Just, you know, hey,
Yeah.
we're playing. It is 3 more games, or, well, potentially 5 minutes. 3 there. A nice 3-0 from DJDon. It's a very, very solid set. Good start for the pool.